Okay, we're back again. Probably should get up my stream. Okay, shut up me. I should get... Okay, so... Got my coffee with me. I'm ready to start. Fucking probably need another solar panel, Not really, just solar panel and some storage, really. I think the fucking audio cancellation should probably cut out the sound of me drinking coffee. I mean, hopefully. Wait, okay. Hey, Apple King. Oh, it's my... Okay, for a second I thought it wasn't working, but I think there's just a little more stream delay than usual. I'm going back to my hardcore run because I didn't die that time. Well, I mean, I died a lot, but not on this particular bot, so... The chroma keying on my character is a little off, and I kind of want to move him so that he's not in the way of the HUD. I'm here, I have to leave house, and I have to leave in 20 minutes, okay. I got to work at 5. Alright. Wow, this is taking a while to load. So last time I found a Reaper in, not the Safe Shallows, but I think I found them in the Creepvine Forest area, roughly closer to the Aurora than usual, but not exactly close to it. So I need more quartz so that I can get storage. And once I get storage set up, then the game can finally start going. Oh yeah, nitrogen. My bad. Completely forgot for a second. Now it's getting nice and irradiated up here. Oh fuck, I'm low on health. Well, I need to set up a rafter because I don't want to go out on low health anymore. 36 is dangerously low. My day went pretty well. I played some Secret Laboratory. I tried out a few new games on Steam. I tried BPM bullets per minute. It's pretty good. I mean, I was pretty shitty at it. I might play it later. That is a radium, not a fabricator. Yeah, I just need a table coral sample. Which would be simple enough to get, but I'm playing Deathrun, so it's going to be a gauntlet with how little health I have. So I'll be very careful for creatures. Because 1 or 2 bites will put me out of it. Please go away. Holy fuck. I think I'm fine. Oh no. Ooh! Fuck! Need to get to the surface. I'll be less likely to get bit on the surface. Oh god, I need a pack. I can make it to my base. Hopefully there will be... Not my base, my fucking raft. Okay, I'm gonna hope nothing will bite me while I'm on the surface. Okay, I should be safer in the Safe Shallows. I'm genuinely scared for my life right now. I know that game. Okay, I need to... No, I'm going back to my raft. That'll be the safe... No, that's probably not the safest option. What do I do? You are seeing everything you don't want to see. Exactly. I saw, what was it? Like 3 sand sharks and like 10 stalkers. Slightly bumping up the estimate on the stalkers, but not that much on sand sharks. Where'd my base go? Uh-oh. I swear my base was here. Am I blind? Oh no, biter. Do I not live here? No, I need to go back to my... I need to go back to my raft. This is scaring me. Uh-oh. You got straight up launched at me, didn't you?
Seek fluid intake immediately.
I'm not happy about this outcome. I'm gonna eat some seaweed to hopefully get some health back. You go away, maybe? What are you doing? What do you want? Please just go away from me. I can't deal with this right now. I'm about to die. Beef, yeah. It was going so well. It was going so well. Fuck. That was over double my last run. Fuck. Oh, god damn it. Well, let's go again. And this time, always bring medkits no matter what. Like, always have at least 1 medkit, if not more. I didn't even hear the stalker. Stinger Cave, that does not sound good. What? Let's hope to get an early start. So, I'm going to be bound to my life raft until I can get the still suit or radiation suit. So, I'm hoping to get every piece of it before I need to get magnetite. Because the sooner I get a base going, the better the game goes. Okay, well, we wait until we reach the bottom. Looks like we're in the creepvine forest. Don't ask me how I know that. Well, let's hope I start at 60 meters. Okay, so just below 60 meters. Oh, fuck. I was gonna be like, oh, okay, the orientation of the life pod is pretty good, but no, it's not. Let's exit escape pod. Oh, is that the sky? Okay, so at least the Drooper Caves are actually pretty good for loot, generally.
Be advised, a common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation.
I'm not gonna use the Cave Explorer tool, no matter how many times you ask me to, PDA.
Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
Okay, so maybe I should use the Pathfinder tool, because I am lost. Game hasn't even finished the credits, and I'm already dead. What a cool life that was. Oh. You can carry an extra air tank. That's good. Well, looks like we're starting a new run. That was cool. I can't calculate time properly. I have to go have luck in the game. All right, see you, Apple King. I'm glad you could show up. And I'm starting an uh-oh, which does not sound good. Well, let's hope it is over-exaggerating how bad this is going to be. Imagine it's the void. Imagine I just go, like I start and I'm like just going further and further down. And I'm like, oh dear God, where am I? Okay, we wait until we reach the bottom. Okay, so I suppose while we wait, how's everyone's day been? It's I've had a pretty good day. I've been trying a few games on Steam, seeing ones I could maybe stream. I haven't really found any because I don't really plan on streaming anything other than Subnautica soon, because I've been having some success with Subnautica and it's very fun and I like this mod. Well, I say I like this mod. It's all right. Am I actually starting in the void? How deep am I gonna sink? Okay, well, I'm not starting in the void, but I am starting very deep. Hello? Okay, I'm at the bottom now. Oh, looks like we're starting in the Grand Reef / Blue Ball Zone, as I will call it from now on. This is not a good starting spot. I mean, it's better than the Void.
New creature discovered.
Anything could be better than a Void.
Alien life forms may have unexpected applications.
Starting in the Aurora would be better than starting in the Void.
Strategy. Silver
Metal salvage, though, that's good.
are an essential component of many habitat modules.
Hello, Kadayan. You were in, what's his name? I forget already. I'm a bad viewer. Duck Spasm? Yeah. And you jump scared me with my follow notification. Okay, so this is the Subnautica Deathrun mod. It's Subnautica, but significantly more difficult and with new features included. Starting in the Blue Ball Zone is really not that good. It's not the worst starting location, I suppose, but it's not good. Yeah, my bad for the jump scare. No, it's not your fault. I had my notification set way too loud. It still is too loud because I didn't turn it down before starting stream, so whenever someone follows, we'll get jump scared. Where is everything? So I've got to watch out for stalkers, because all of my good runs have been ended by stalkers, and all of my bad runs have been ended by drowning. So it seems when I'm being careful, drowning is really not so big of an issue. But what is a big issue is stalkers, so watch out for them. And I suppose other bad things. Yeah, last time I felt lucky not getting my cheeks nibbled by that Reaper, but stalkers ended up being more dangerous, so. Man, fuck stalkers. All my homies hate stalkers.
Copper is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
So this place is good for large resource nodes, but I can't mine those, and I don't conceivably see being able to mine them in any distant future. I know very little about Subnautica, but it looks pretty fun. It is very fun. I'm playing on well, obviously an increased difficulty mod. That's pretty obvious by the gameplay, but I'm playing on hardcore too, so whenever I die, I have to restart. So it's like a roguelike mode at this point. Ruby. Well, that's not a very early game resource, but I'm finding it, so. Hey, get off my keyboard. What did you do? No, I don't want to download my whiteboard. I don't know how much of the story I'm going to be able to conceivably do in this, so don't worry about spoilers. And I have enough to make the air pump, but I don't have enough to make any pipes to attach it to. This mod mostly seems to get its difficulty from being significantly more complicated. But yeah, the increase of enemy AI aggression is also a big thing, big deal. Because in the base game, you're lucky if you get bit once as you're going through this area, but here you'd probably get eaten if you weren't being careful.
Distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
There's a lot of salt, so if I need to get water, I can do that. I can do the better recipe. So one of the things in this mod is that you are not allowed to breathe the surface air, so you have to you have to use a floating pump to get it out, to filter it, as the game says. Okay, so I can't afford to make water right now. Okay, so I'm gonna stick near the surface and look for the safe shallows. Freshly spawned scrap. Okay, so I need cave sulfur so that I can get the repair tool. And then that should be the last reason I need to go to the safe shallows until I need computer chips. Jade Zaid, welcome. You can't breathe surface air. And how do you do all the stuff that requires going above the... That is a good question. And I never thought about the Aurora. I mean, I could bring extra oxygen tanks, and there are parts that are underwater, so I could conceivably place a pump, I suppose. Or maybe there's something... I think eventually you get an upgraded rebreather that will let you breathe surface air. I don't know, though. Not even just that, but stuff like building a sea moth. Well, yeah, then you could just go underwater and have a pipe. But in a sea moth, you're given oxygen because it has oxygen production included. If that's going to be your next question. Ow, that really hurt. Ah! They hurt. Oh, I'm dead. Man, screw the bends, screw the bends. Gotta go up, gotta go up. Okay. Tempting fate there, tempting fate. Fuck. I have to say that for something called the safe shallows, my chance of getting fucked in the ass by AI is significantly increased here, I feel like. Okay, I need to swim back to my base so that I can make the repair tool, and then I need actually... Ow. Fuck. Need a few of these. Okay, 6 should be enough for now. I'll need more eventually, but... Okay, so we need. No, we don't. That we should be good now. I mean, I've got metal salvage, I've got copper, I've got pretty much everything that you need for the repair tool. So. And thanks for the follow. That sound effect is very loud. I should turn it down. I'm gonna get one last breath before going down. Is that what jump scared you? Yeah, well, I wasn't streaming, so I wasn't expecting my sound alerts to go off. Yeah, I'm glad on the rotation my life pod got put at. It's relatively tame. I mean, last time it was fucking upside down, so not really much competition. I need to make the scanner, although the scanner is about as useful as a fucking water wings in this mod. Scanner tool. I need silicone rubber? Fuck. I like that it also spawned under the whole fish and rabbit ray under the pod upside down as well. Yeah. It spawns all of the relevant things, so it'll also spawn the bird if I went up the top, even if it was going to be inside of the earth. So I need to craft. That's amazing. Yeah. It also starts bleeding in this mod. It immediately like blows up into yellow blood because it's not meant to go in the water. So I'm pretty sure it just ragdolls a few inches away from your base. I would go looking for mine, but it probably disappeared into the terrain somewhere. Okay, now I get higher amount of power. Huh? Why am I getting this notification so early on?
Why do I have to record this anyway? Send immediate burial detail.
Signal location uploaded to PDF.
I forget, does repairing that panel have any benefit in the base game? I don't know. I'm not very smart. I think it might increase your power regeneration rate, but I don't know. Oh yeah, it gives you the diagnostics thing, I think, which is useful for new players, if only because it tells you where to get certain resources. I'm just going to eat my nutrient bricks, because I can't really be fucked to go get actual food right now.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, so your power, the thing about your power regeneration rate in this game, I'm pretty sure once you repair that, it recharges at the normal rate, aka around 3 or 1 per second, something like that. But it still takes 15 power every time you use this thing, so it's still very slow. Okay, so what I need is I need to get silver. I need to get 4 silver specifically, 2 gold, some table coral, etc., etc. I want to get the habitat builder as soon as possible, but its resource cost is fucking cranked. I'm going to... Ooh, how close is this biome to the Aurora? I don't remember.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
They got that computer. It's also possible that the reason you're tasked with repairing that in the base game is so that when you come across a panel like that later on, it's like, oh, I know what to do now. And that's like a way of tutorializing the player. Or it's just a way to be like, oh, look, you did it. Good job. You're making progress. Something like that.
Weapons were removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife
Survival knife, that's good, because now I can go make med kits. Which proves useful in this mod pack. And luckily I'm right next to a bunch of seaweed, so I can make fucking med kits. I'm not going to scan anything I don't need to, because the battery gets eaten up on that thing very fast. I will get a few more. And I need silver for wiring kits. I probably don't... No, I only have 1 gold. I just need to break shale. That's all I need to do. Actually, no, I need to make sandstone. That's a lie. It's very slow. I don't know if leaving the escape pod gives you any bonus to regeneration. Oh, these are named? I didn't know those were solar power cells. Well, I'm waiting. I have a hard time believing my fucking life pod's actually getting any sun down here, but
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
so I need sandstone and shale outcroppings. Okay, I need to be careful of those guys. I feel like they're going to do a lot of damage in this pack. Yeah, you're real threatening. Pathfinder tool. I don't understand why I would want that. Okay, that's a big crash down there. Can you eat these? No, you can't. So why are they in the video game? I can't eat them. I shouldn't have come down here because now I have so much nitrogen in my blood. I'm fine, I'm fine. Cutting it a little close, but I'm fine. Probably can make the improved air tank now. Yeah, silver, titanium, glass, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so high capacity O2 tank, pretty good increased exploration range. Should probably make a spare air tank. I've just got to remember to fill it. So, empty, so I've gotta do that. Okay, so that's an extra 30 seconds, which is not bad. Okay, so where the fuck is everything? So I'm only finding quartz, which normally is pretty good, but God, I just have so much of it. Okay. Titanium. My mouse has a feature where I'm allowed to unlock the scroll wheel, which lets me scroll like super fast. So I'm wondering, because there's this strategy where you can
Near blueprint.
fucking, what's it called? Like set scroll wheel to mine. So I think that actually could be a good idea because I could just leave my thing. Ooh, time capsule. Go. Oh, I got free stuff. Okay, well, that's, looks like I'm not getting that gold. I'm further away from my life pod than I thought I would be, but it's fine. I have an extra oxygen tank now. Granted, it doesn't hold much oxygen, but it's fine. Oh, holy fuck. Really risking the bends there. Why did I get the important remains message before this? Suck my balls. How about that? Okay, so what did I get? I got chips, rice snacks, potato mix, and a large filtered water. I could get that for free by making not a fucking, what are they called? Vending machine. But I guess it's nice. Suppose I'll look at the message they included too. Yum. Here, have some snacks and a water to quench your thirst. I recommend the mixed chips. Okay. Looks like he likes, or they like mixed chips. What a interesting message to leave to a survivor whose fucking life is ruined. At this point, I'm not even going up to the surface anymore, so I'm not understanding why I'm even bothering. Okay, well, it says preferably inside, but I can actually do that, conceivably, here. Because I can just sit in my life pod. What is that noise? Ow. What happened? Oh, you're shooting at me. I think my character was actually, like, panicking. Like, I heard that noise that happens when you, like, fucking get water in your snorkel. I've never heard that in this game. So go away. I really did not get much from that, did I? I mean, the water was nice, but I mean, the chips are very bad. Need more medkits already. Complaining too quickly, game. Ah! Stop! God. Everything does so much damage in this pack. Medkits, that's good. I have more fiber mesh if I need to make more. Okay, so I need to get more silver.
100 meters. Oxygen.
I don't know why I'm even worried about the drive core explosion. There's no way it's going to reach me down here. I think maybe that choking noise I heard plays if your character's like doing that breath noise and they get hit in the middle of it. I'm glad I don't have face cam. I'm just sitting here with my mouth like slightly ajar. I look so dumb, I imagine. Can't go that deep. I should probably go to somewhere else to get my fix of sandstone. There's so many creatures infected with Kara over here. I don't know if they act any differently. I feel like they're slightly more violent, but... So I have 2 first aid kits. That sounds good, but I could have 3. So that should set me for an exploration into the safe shallows. Hopefully with no interruptions from Reapers, but we'll see. So I need some table coral while I'm out there. I'll remember that. Oh, it is dark. Oh, I'm inside a cave. I should probably not be in a cave right now.
Orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
I should get a flashlight, because I don't think I'm going to get the sea moth. Not the sea moth, the sea glide anytime soon. Not because it costs 1 million fragments, it only costs 4, but because it's not really worth it to get it. Well, yeah, I imagine it is, but, you know. I have probably higher priority as the habitat builder. And I can't use this because I don't have a power source, so. Probably should have made a power source before coming here, but. I'm not very good at thinking ahead. I don't get why they removed these splitting into 1 million different pieces. It's so fun. I don't know if I need a spare O2 tank. I don't think O2 is so much of an issue once you get the 90 seconds tank. Nope. I don't think I'm gonna find much sandstone here. Yeah, I don't get why I got the LifePod 13 transmission pretty much immediately. Does the radio get messages based on where you go? Is it not just time-based? That would explain a lot, actually. I think, yeah. Maybe the radio is based off of where you go. Because then, if I started in the Grand Reef, and that high priority passenger thing unlocks when you go into the Grand Reef, maybe that's a requirement for you to get it? I thought it was just time-based, but I guess it isn't. If I'm right, that is. If I'm not right, then who cares? Yeah, because I feel like that unlocked pretty much as soon as I came into the red grass area. Or could have been. I don't know. I'm not very smart. Oh, that's the sound of getting the bends. It's custom to this mod pack. Thanks for dealing with that guy for me. Maybe stop that. I guess it makes sense that getting the bends would have its own sound indicator. But I figured just getting blood around your screen was close enough. Does this just have custom hurt sounds? Because that was new. I'd never heard the fucking... I'm going crazy, maybe. I don't know. Not a single person I've had in chat yet has known what this mod is, so I don't know why I'm asking.
Local scans show a nearby cave entrance, depth 90 meters, leading to an unknown environmental biome.
Lead. Go away, biter. There's gotta be some good loot in here. Not fucking titanium. Okay, well, I am running out of space. Do I bother with upgrading my spare oxygen tank? I feel like it hasn't done much for me. Although it might save me here, because I realize I'm way too deep right now. Ow! Go away! Wait. Okay, well, that's good. Okay. Well, yeah, spare oxygen tank saved my life there. Ow! Stop fucking... I know it's in your name, but stop biting me. Fuck off! What do you want? See, you're dead now. Is it worth it? Okay. Biters are very annoying. They do a lot of damage in this pack. Usually they only do like 5, but they deal 12 here. So I don't know where all the sandstone went. Generally there's a lot over here, but it's not here anymore. Hey, Delta. Tell me it ain't. 1 second. Okay, I should turn off my keybinds before I accidentally activate one. AKA my cat walks on my keyboard. Yeah, the spare O2 tank has saved my life twice now, so that's good. Could you not? Go away! Fuck, I hate them. You just eat that corpse. Cannibal. Really? "90 seconds, 30 seconds, good."
Warning. Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drive core has reached critical state. Quantum detonation will occur within 2 hours.
What do you want? There are so many biters. They must have cranked the spawn rates. They are everywhere. I'm not worried about dying to them so much as I am worried about them weakening me up for some other enemy. It's a miracle Bart Torgal came over here and saw the biters and were like, "Yeah, this is a beautiful planet. This is great. I can't wait to die on here so that I can become the fertilizer." And I'm like, "No, there's biters here. Why do you want this place to live? I hate you. You suck and you're not a good character and you're a big nerd." What did you do? I didn't place it. Or I did place it, but it was weirdly bent. Alright.
Diversity in this region is unusually low. Cause unknown.
I think you have a pretty good idea, PDA. It's because it's a boring biome. I'm not worried about the drive core explosion. I mean, it sucks that there's going to be radiation everywhere, obviously, but I have enough lead to survive, I think.
Passing 100 meters.
Worst case scenario, I just eat the lead and I should have at least an insulated stomach. And then probably die, but, you know, whatever. I was going to die eventually. More sandstone, sir? Looks like I've eaten all the sandstone that's around me, so... Okay, radio.
This is Lifepod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide. We're late for the rendezvous, don't panic.
Shut up. I don't care.
Without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Okay, so we need two med kits, 2 wiring kits, 2, what's it called? I genuinely forgot what it's called. Fuck, computer chips. And 2 lithium. Which I should be able to get lithium relatively easy from shale chunks, so.
New blueprint acquired.
Dried? I was under the impression aerogel was somewhat wet. Okay, and I have enough lithium, so that's that accounted for. And I have enough lead for the not reinforced dive suit, the radiation suit, so I don't have to worry. And I mean, I'm 100 meters down, so I'm safe from the drive core explosion, and I'm safe from, I mean, hopefully I'm safe from the radiation. But I mean, I might be too close to the aurora. I don't know. Because I know that, I've said this before, but I know the map like the back of my head, albeit not that much, so. Like, maybe I should take the flares. I'm gonna try out a flare. I've never used them. Seem like creature decoys, but not for the... Oh, sick tricks, Riley. It's right... Okay. Well, I figured I'd be able to hold it out, but alright. Ah! That does shit for distracting them.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I feel like that just made them more aggressive. I really need a flashlight. It's very dark down here. I usually just don't make a flashlight in favor of just using the flashlight on my Seamoth, but I feel like it's a useful item here. Or Sea Glide. Can I repick you up? Can. Before you clipped the geometry by looks of things. Okay, so I can hold it out. Ah, I'm blind. Okay, so this is good for light. Not seeing any shale, though. There's some sandstone, that's good.
Passing 200 meters.
Ow.
Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
We're good, we're good. Just need another... No, I don't need another lithium. I'm really just distracting myself while I wait for the Aurora to go kaboom. Apparently Subnautica got like a fucking player leap after the Titanic submersible incident. Probably players playing with a certain wireless controller, if I had to guess. I had no idea at first that they were controlling the fucking sub with a wireless controller. Like, how do you even set that up, right? Like, I've seen people set up, like, Xbox controllers to control their car, but, like, how do you do it with a wireless controller that's, like, I'm pretty sure it was off-brand, and two, why do you think that's a good idea? Like, why are we like, yeah, this is a great idea. I think instead of having an actual controlling system in my submarine that's already made out of expired materials, which I didn't even know aluminum could fucking expire, why did they decide, oh, this is a great idea to try and control my fucking sub with a wireless control? Like, I'm going off, but like, what a dumb decision.
New blueprint acquired. For your convenience, the radiation
Oh yeah, I need fiber mesh for that.
your blueprint database.
I'm gonna have to make it one at a time, but I don't have enough storage to bother. So it looks like I'm doing 2 trips. Oh yeah, radiation will gradually permeate the ocean as deep as 60 meters. That's cool and all, but I don't care. Yeah, I got lucky to spawn in an area where I shouldn't have to deal with that. Okay, so now I need to go to the deep dark and look for a magnetite. Just one magnetite will do. And I probably need to make a better pipe network going down there, so I'll make a few pipes. By a few, I mean a ton, probably.
Congratulations, survivor. You have exceeded your weekly exercise quotient by 500%. Data indicates that swimming was your favorite activity. Be sure to vary your routine for uniform muscle development.
I think that's probably my favorite line by the PDA. A lot of them are kind of annoying, but that one's a little funny, I guess. I mean, not amazing when you hear it like 3 times every day, but you know. It's a little bit of dark comedy. I'm glad. I'm pretty sure the rebreather does nothing in this pack. I'm pretty sure you basically have the rebreather on by default with this pack. Because With how bad radiation gets, I think it would be very difficult to actually play the game if I wasn't allowed to use that. Or if I was forced to use that. I've made it this far without even scanning a single thing, by the way. I have not scanned anything because I've never made a power source for this. Which I should probably get on, but... If this is how bad it is being, like, not that close to the aurora, then I can't imagine how the filter's gonna look in the aurora. Like, I'm not gonna be able to see. The aurora seems like it will be very interesting in this pack. Can you not? Okay, so I'm gonna be sucking substances out of long cylindrical things, which is not new to me.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I hate you so much. Wish I could cook and eat them, and I would only eat them for the rest of the game because I hate them so much. Go away. Huh? Why don't you want to go? Have I reached the maximum depth? This will let me go? Ow! What? Stop! Fuck! Here, go get that. Okay, with my spare oxygen tank, I'm gonna hope that that's deep enough. Probably isn't, but it should be fine.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Yeah, I don't think that actually does anything in this pack, which is good.
Materials you gather are
Okay,
the property
magnetite,
of
good.
the Altera Corporation. You will be liable to reimburse the full market price. Your current bill stands at 3 million credits. The conditions in this gave support a microcosm of the elite.
The thing is that diamonds in this game, they look very
Official structure
shined and polished for literally being, like, broken by hand out of a bunch of shale. They would not be that valuable in real life. They would just come out as a bunch of crystals. Which sounds like what they do, but it's a big difference. Generally, they come out in, like, pulverized form, especially if you're mining them out by literal hand. I should probably go get... No, I can leave now. I can probably go get more med kits. Go away. Chase the flare, dumb bitch.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, I probably should get some water when I get home, eh? I'll get a few table coral samples while I'm out here. Gonna get the bend so hard. I'm literally gonna get bent. It's very bright. Imagine a Reaper Leviathan creeps up on me. It sounds childish, but it's entirely possible here. Here, as in this pack. Stop. Riley, stop being such a bitch. I don't care what you were talking about. You're not even talking, and I'm saying you're dumb, and I hate you. Probably not. I can probably just build a fucking... Although, small issue, might not be able to get any sunlight in the blue ball zone. What are you mad at? I'm not in the same area code as you, man. Imagine if the radiation could, like, clog your air pumps so you couldn't breathe through them. That would be bad. Also, are all the fish here just immune to radiation? Because they're all still alive and by the looks of things pretty healthy. I'd expect at least an increase in Kara. I feel like that would be... Well, I guess that wouldn't make much sense, but better than just swimming around all happy, hunky-dory. Okay, so I'm gonna need a few salt too, which I'll just drop on my pipes so that I can immediately get one so that I don't die to fucking needing water. Probably should have picked up a few, genuinely don't remember what they're called. Acid mushrooms. Just gonna swim on the surface in the vain attempt to avoid stalkers. Wow, that physics engine really does not like that school of fish in particular. struggle to imagine why this place is called Oh No when you spawn in. This is not actually a bad spawning location. It's not good, it's not bad.
Aurora, I'm out on the far side of the system. It's gonna take more than a week to reposition. You still need our assistance. Over.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to a spot that is slightly... Ooh, I need water.
Credits running errands for Altera. See what the long-range scans pick up in the meantime.
The Builder tool is designed to construct habitats capable of withstanding extreme environmental conditions. Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Here, woman. So this is actually pushing it because my health is low. And I'm about to start being thirsty.
Bleach is an essential chemical used for cleaning wounds and purifying water. Preparing the day's
Gulp, gulp, gulp.
ahead of time will help ensure against
No power.
friction and eventual death. Vital signs stabilizing.
Oh yeah, while I'm here, I should probably also make a second one for my scanner. Just in the event I ever need that fucking thing. Which I will eventually. What did I just take? Probably don't need much right now. I need more titanium if I wish to start a base. I got another radio message.
This is Life Pod 6. I have a passenger on board.
Don't care.
Attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between.
We've landed a kilometer from the crash site.
Six out.
I'm dead. That's what I might as well say. Okay, so I need titanium and probably a few other things. And I'm going to be building my base, luckily, pretty close to where my life pod is, so if I ever need to revert back to that, it'll be relatively safe too. Oh, fuck. Fiber mesh. And with that, I can make medkits, and with medkits, I can comfortably survive a stalker bite or two. Okay, while I wait for power to recharge, I'm going to take a pee break, so I'll be right back. I knocked a few things over, I'll fucking fix it later. But I got some power now, so now I can make first aid kits. And I can leave the house again.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yeah, I'm glad your oxygen efficiency doesn't actually matter in this pack, because I feel like it would suck if it did. Just cause radiation plus fucking... I would have to switch out the rebreather. No, constantly. It's okay, Riley, you're fine. I just need some salvage. Okay, now I have some salt for water.
New creature discovered. New creature discovered.
Spadefish aren't that good, but it should be fine. I mean, who am I to be picky at this point? Okay, well, we wait for power regen again. Actually, I should just go looking for more crap while I do that. I find when the game warns you about going up too quickly, it's not really a huge deal, because I don't think the increased nitrogen kicks in until you've been doing it for at least a second or so. So really, it's just
Passing 100
hey, maybe you should stop now.
oxygen efficiency decreased.
Yeah, I love the legacy branch. It's so broken. Yeah, things getting launched by the physics engine is my favorite form of comedy, but they just removed it in the Living Large update. So now I have to play actual comedy games or go to a fucking bed and breakfast for an evening. Okay, well, we wait for power regen. Because that should be enough titanium. 12 titanium is good enough to get a base started, I think. I need to get a few quartz in my inventory. Well, this is turning into the most interesting stream anyone's ever been in. Thank you for the follow. Very, very loud, but thank you for the follow. I need to turn that down, like, desperately. Hello, Lady Kitty. How's it going? Playing some Deathrun. This mod is definitely complicated, definitely fucking difficult. Sending too quickly, I get the picture. Oh, I got a message. I'm pretty good drawing my friend's character in a maid dress to mess with them, but how about you? I've been doing some art recently. I've never done a maid dress. Maybe I should. I don't know. It's good practice, I'm sure. So that's too high up. So I want to be below 60 meters so I don't get irradiated. This should be a good happy middle ground. Something like that, hanging on by a fucking thread. And I need more titanium because of course I do. Once I get the thermal plant, I can move into the actual blue ball zone, which will be nice.
Aurora, this is Sunbeam again. We just picked up
I
a massive
I don't care.
at your location. I didn't know how many of you. I didn't know.
Power regen in this is aggressively slow.
We're gonna bring you home. Sunbeam out. What else can I say? The only time I parked a rig this big on a rock that small was in VR. And I would. It's a bad option, alright, but so are all the others.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency.
If I get a base pump set up, I can also get oxygen down to there, so I don't have to worry about fucking the bends every time I go up. I need more titanium already, because that's... Well, don't that be all. Okay, I'm going to set up multiple solar panels, because I'll be damned if I'm suffering from the increased cost of everything power-based. And I think I will work on... What's it called? Not more storage, more fucking scannables, because I've been falling behind on those, because I don't want to scan 15 fragments for a single fucking item. But you know what? It's feeling like my lucky day. And I'll make sure to bring a shit ton of medical kits, because if I don't, I will die quicker than a fucking newborn that was left unattended for 3 minutes. Okay, so you get 65%. Okay, they're both getting 65%. I don't know if the orientation you build them in actually matters, but I always build them in opposite directions just in case it does. Okay, so do I need more medkits? Probably. I think probably 2 more medkits will be in my luck. So while I'm scanning for fragments, I'll make sure to get a few Safe Shallows exclusive items, because it doesn't look like I'm going to be there again in a while. Yeah, look at this bullshit. You need a whopping... Okay, you only need 10 to get mobile vehicle bay. But point still stands. That is significantly higher than it usually is. So hence why I haven't been doing it, because I don't want to, and it's scary, and I don't want to go into the fucking creepvine forest, because stalkers are scary, and they do a lot of damage, and I don't like them. Stalkers have caused 2 of my over-hour runs to end, and the other 2 are just drowning after about 3 seconds, so... And we wait for more power regen. Very interesting stream, I know. We wait. We wait. Three first aid kits, think that's good? Probably. I don't understand why the first aid kits are green in some editions, but red in some others. I know it might be because of Red Cross issues, where they for some reason decided that the Red Cross was going to be copyrighted despite it being a fucking hospital. Like, get over yourself, you're a hospital, don't copyright your fucking logo. But, like, I think it's red in American edition and green in most other editions, something like that. I don't know. Because I see it changes often whenever I watch the game. Move away. I can just sense that I'm gonna get my fucking lock knocked off by a bunch of stalkers. I don't need to scan you. What are you? Oh, you're just metal salvage. I thought that was a scannable. Go away! Don't know why I scanned that. The power on this thing is low already. 92%. Too low. Might have to tempt the bends to survive here. Go away! Yeah, oh wait, it's not that. I have the bends. Go away from me. So probably don't let my oxygen get that low again. I'm seeing it in my mind's eye that as soon as I unlock the Sea Glide, which will probably happen before the mobile vehicle bay because it's only 4 instead of 10, I'm going to find every single one on the map before I find the rest of the mobile vehicle bay. I think that's a chunk of... No, that's not a chunk of Seamoth. That's a chunk of bioreactor, which I don't need. I don't like the bioreactor. And I'm also realizing that scanning in a fucking Not corrupted. What is it? Radiated area. It's probably a bad idea. That will drain everything. Okay, I'm gonna go up. Fuck off, man. This is why your parents don't love you, you know. You know, I'm imagining a, like, fucking villain, like, origin story of this person, the person who made this mod. They were being made fun of for using the oxygen pump, and they were like, no, it's a good item, and then they're like, no, it sucks, I hate you, and I don't love you, and I'm your dad. And then they were like, oh, I'll show them all how good of an item it is. And then they made this mod, and everyone freaked out. And then no one loves them anymore, sadly. I mean, it sucks that their dad never loved them, but I mean, that's fine. But if the whole internet hates you, then that's rough. Probably shouldn't go that in depth. The person who made this mod is probably a cool person. Fucking radiation, of course. But, like, where is the scannables? Go away. Yeah, I need to go back to my life pod to make more health kits. Yeah, I'll get on. Thank you for reminding me. Mod is a constant barrage of damaging things, so I have to go and get another med kit. Oh, looks like I'll need another med kit because I got my limbs chewed off. Okay, I need to go build some storage in my base. So this is a locker house, not a wall locker house.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That is a good amount of power. Huh? You can equip metal salvage? Why is this so baffling to me? Why are you able to hold metal salvage? Oh! Can you tame stalkers? Can you tame stalkers by giving them metal salvage? That would be cool. Okay, a nice clear inventory finally.
New creature discovered.
Might be a good idea to tame a few stalkers, if only because they don't bite me that way. I'm gonna try that out. I'm gonna see if that's actually a thing you can do. We're almost done the mobile vehicle bay, which is surprising because I never thought I'd be able to finish that. And then once we get that, we're gonna need to get all the sea moth pieces before I even bother. It is very hard to see right now. Stalker, where are you? You want this? Here. Stalker, take it. You like metal? Come on. Clearly not. Okay, I gave it to him, but he's still mad at me. I cannot see anything right now. Ow. Oh yeah, I need medkits. I should probably go back and make some before I regret my decision. Oh, decompression. Go away! I don't love you. You have a face not even a parent could love. Source, your parents don't love you. Ah, dumb bitch. Okay, what do I need? I need to get food, and I need to make medkits. So I should probably make a crafting station upstairs. Not upstairs. In my life pod. Oh, not my life pod. My base. I know that the price to make stuff is still going to be cranked up there, but it'll be slightly more manageable with 150 maximum power. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, so I need you, and I need a copper. I don't have. Or no, I need actually titanium. I figured they would need a popper to make that, but you don't. You using mods? Yes, I am. I'm using the what's it called? Deathrun mod that has a lot of difficulty spikes in it. It makes everything more expensive. It adds nitrogen to the game. It makes me want to cry. And there's permadeath, but that's less of a intended feature and more of the intended way to play it. Because it's described as a roguelike mod, which I have to say is a very apt description for it. Okay, so yeah. Everything's damage and aggression is also cranked to the 9s. So you really have to be careful when you explore. Oh yeah, and the surface air is not breathable, so you need this thing to filter it out. If you've never played Subnautica, then you just got more confused than less confused. No. Stay away from me. And hello, Yeenie92. How's it going? Just playing some Deathrun mod. I just explained it. I'm hoping you were there for that because I don't want to re-explain it. So I'm looking for mobile vehicle bay fragments because mobile vehicle bay requires 10 whole fragments to get unlocked. I was not here what mod. It is the Deathrun mod. It has I'll just speedrun. Nitrogen, unbreathable atmosphere, cranked up energy costs for everything, slightly decreased energy regeneration rate, absolutely insane amounts of radiation on the surface, and you have to use an air pump to get air. So it just makes it harder, pretty much. But the one quality of life thing it gives is that you actually don't need to equip the rebreather. Because, yes, it makes the water spicy. If you were to open your mouth, well, you wouldn't taste it because you're wearing a mask, but you know what I mean. Oh, yeah, and there's like a 1% chance that predators will be replaced by Reaper Leviathans, so. What do you want? Are we friends? Are you the one that I gave metal salvage earlier? Probably not. I've never realized that stalkers are tameable until now. Reaper Leviathans are cute, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, their AI is not very good in the base game, but this mod comes with a bunch of AI improvements. So, well, not improvements, it just makes them very aggressive, but I'd want one as a pet. You can tame them. Technically. I mean, they're very hard to tame, I'm pretty sure. I think you have to feed them something along the lines of 10 peepers, but you can tame them. Or that might be a mod. I don't know. I saw IGP do it once. So he was probably playing modded. But, whatever. I'm a very impressionable person. Oh, I can't even play this game. That's why I watch other people play instead. Okay. Well. Yeah. I got the whole story spoiled to me, unluckily, before I played the game, so. I really want to go in blind. This is... If I were to choose a game to experience for the first time all over again, it would probably be Subnautica. Second on that list would be Rain World, but also Rain World is very difficult, and I'd probably refund it. Dude, that's what I did. What, with Rain World? Because, yeah. I wanted the game so bad, got it, hated it, refunded it. Buy it again. The thing is, everyone goes through this. Everyone who gets that game is like, I hate this game. This game sucks. And then they are like, okay, maybe the game seems pretty good. And then they replay it. The story, chef's kiss. It's very good. It's not exactly explained to you, but it's very heavily hinted at, and it's very good. Like, the whole point of it is that you're like a small creature, can't do much, don't have much in the way of defensive abilities, so you're scared, and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna make this world my fucking bitch. And then you do that, and it's like, okay, now that this world's my bitch, I suppose I can do a little exploring. And then you do that, and blah, 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 and eventually you win, and it's like this fucking ethereal experience. I couldn't make it my bitch yet. I mean, the combat is difficult to get into, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty simple. I mean, I prefer Ori type games. I got it because I liked Ori, and I was like, okay, I want more games like Ori, and I'm like, oh, this game's not like Ori, I'm gonna refund it. And then I was like, maybe I do want to check it out. It seemed interesting. And then, like, yeah. It became one of my favorite games of all time. Yeah. It's sort of like a Castlevania type experience, except instead of finding more upgrades, you find knowledge, I guess. You learn the map better, you figure out movement abilities. You can backflip, but the game never tells you that you can backflip, so you have to figure it out yourself. Where am I going to build my base? I already have a base set up, technically. It's not a very good one, but it's set up. Because the thing is that you're kind of limited on where you can build your base here, because radiation permeates all the way down to 60 meters. And that is a big motivator to build your base low. Because you don't want that. Because, well, radiation isn't so much an issue when you're out permabase. Probably, I would say blood kelp, above the blood kelp. Whenever I get rid of the radiation. Because blood kelp is a nice place to be. No, I don't want to bind that. Oh yeah, I should probably take all this shit to my actual base. I got a bunch of chips from what's it called, time capsule a while ago, but I haven't eaten them yet, and I don't plan to.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
You gonna kill the shocky squids and the blood kelp? I don't plan on it. I don't plan on really killing anything, because they probably can one-shot me. Oh, I cooked this hoverfish like half an hour ago. Kill them all. Maybe once I beat the story, maybe I'll come back and try and kill all the enemies. Because my main goal is to beat the story, and then once I do that, I can sort of just fuck around and find out. No, wrong one. I've never realized it, but apparently, what are they called? I think they're called walleyes, something like that. I don't know. But they apparently give you like somewhere around 50 food, which is really good for a very slow-moving creature. Okay. Didn't realize my thing was going that. It makes it easy. They don't respawn. You have a safe life. Yeah, but... oh, the... shocky squid? You mean the... No, you don't mean the... What are they called? Fucking... warpers. You mean the... crabs? Not crab squids. Are they called crab squids? I think they are. That only gives me 18 food. That is not very good. Well, back to fragment duty. I don't know why I'm still coming in here. Probably because it has more consistent energy. Okay, so that's emptied out. I won't put anything in there anymore.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
What's with all these? I never make it my priority to kill things in this game. I mostly just live and let live and run away. Nothing respawn but small fish. It's hard to, but you can kill everything that can hurt you. Yeah. I mean, once I get the stasis rifle, that'll be easy as hell. And I plan to get the stasis rifle before I go down into the down, deep, dark, down, deep, dark, down, deep, dark, down. As Jacksepticeye would call it. Okay, so I think I need to move because I'm not finding any more fragments, which makes me think I got rid of all the fragments here. Sea Glide! I can get the Sea Glide now.
New blueprint acquired.
Probably gonna play this life through to completion in this stream. By completion, I mean dying. But after that, probably gonna end stream. I don't know if I have the motivation to start a new run right now. I mean, pretty much immediately after starting stream last time, I died, so... Pro tip, don't die. I never realized that. Thanks. Oh, I figured you would deploy, but okay. You're welcome, yeah. That's a very good tip. We'll see if I'm good at applying that tip later. Okay, so I'm gonna make the Sea Glide, because I feel like I'm overdue. Although the Sea Glide could suck, because radiation tends to kill your electronics. I'm pretty far away from the Aurora. I don't think the thing will go there. Keep your health above 0 and you don't die? What? But if I have 100 health and my... Is that a... I don't know what it is. It says O2 on it? O squared on it. I die regardless of what my health is at. I think it might be a bug. I don't know. Yeah, no, the O2, you can ignore that. It's stupid. Yeah, okay, good. I kind of figured. But I get this weird sense of satisfaction from keeping it as high as possible. Is that weird? Air? What's air? I don't remember what air is. I think... Is air what increases my... O2 meter? Is that what it does? Because anything that increases my two is pretty good. The air thingy that makes you not underwater sleepies. But I like sleep. Why would I not want to sleep underwater? You're crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. I'll stop it right there. Underwater sleepies make your HP not 100. Strange mechanic. I feel like that wouldn't apply in real life, right? Like, I think going to sleep underwater would increase your health, right? Because sleeping tends to increase your health in video games. It's kind of, I don't know. This game's really weird to me. But I'll make sure to keep my two increased as high as possible. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to make the Sea Glide. So yeah, the Sea Glide is probably going to be bad to take it up to the radiated zones. I like underwater naps. Yeah. I don't know what bath salt's on about. I think they're crazy. Crazy house, crazy ones. What am I doing? Okay, so I need lube, copper wire, lead, and gold. Strangely, I don't need a battery, but I'm gonna need to make a battery anyway. I feel like that's a different crafting recipe from what it usually is. Gold, lead, copper wire. Okay. I should have enough gold. I don't have enough gold. Yeah, I need to go to the safe shallows. Yeah, I don't know how good the Sea Glide is going to be because it eats power like a bitch, even without radiation slowly draining it. And you can't recharge copper batteries in this pack. You need to get a special type of battery that allows you to recharge. And even then, I don't even have the thing. I think your base is too small. Stop talking about my things being too small. I don't like it. Bigger base equals win. What? It's a weird mechanic. I must come across as the weirdest streamer ever, being confused and also making dick jokes. Bigger base is always better. It's not the size of the base, it's what you put in it. Like, one time I had a moon pool that I crammed everything into. I had a bed and a grow pot and a fucking modification station and a blah blah blah. But if base is smaller, there's less in it. Just where you put things. You need to compartmentalize. Just like I compartmentalize my trauma. Sorry if that hit a little too close to home. Yeah, battery-powered things are drained in radiation is the issue here. So I might consider getting the upgraded batteries, but I don't know. That's gonna be a big deal. Just gonna pick up a few of these just because I can't really easily get them where I am. Grav trap. Yeah, I don't need that. I'm only gonna scan fragments. I don't need anything else. Gotta set up some farms. Yeah, probably. I wish there was a way you could farm, what's it called? Shit. Blah, 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 whatever. No, do it. Is this fixed in this mod pack? Who knows? I need 2 titanium. Oh yeah. I don't know if I somehow managed to choke it out, but I meant, yeah, I wish you could farm table coral. I tend to forget what I stutter on. How is my habitat builder already at 68%? I wish there was some sort of, yeah, plug it in. I don't have a battery charger. Like, oh my god, plug in your devices when you're not using them. This is literally 1984 here. I think you can. I feel like it would have already despawned because it's already sort of fighting for space. Shut up, Riley. I don't care about your problems. You have enough medkits to heal off anything. Why is Riley still on fire? The thing is gone. The fire is gone from the Ultra Kill soundtrack, so stop burning. There we go. And yes, I am going to be doing that for the whole game, sorry if you expected me to do otherwise. Make a bunch of those air pumps and place them all over the place. And cheater. I am a cheater, I will admit that, but I don't care. I'm playing on the Legacy branch, so I can do whatever I want. I'll do that. How about midway? I will make the laser cutter for anything I need it for. Unless it's super expensive, in which case I don't give a shit. Yeah, that cheat is fixed in the Live in Large update, so I'm somewhat glad this runs on Legacy Edition again because fish getting launched is the purest form of comedy, but also because that. So. I don't need. How did I get that many titanium? Oh yeah, because I scanned all those pieces. Actually, I think the laser cutter only needs 4 fragments, so I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue to unlock. I remember a while ago I did a run of this game with no oxygen tanks, unmodded obviously, but it was hardcore, no oxygen tanks, and I was playing on Living Large, so naturally exploration of those crashes was annoying. I surprisingly never died even once on that playthrough, and I've already died 6 times here, so... I'm glad I remembered this mod pack, because I had been forgetting it for a while. Because I was gonna do another just random challenge to myself. I was thinking like maybe a vegan challenge, something like that, but that sounded too boring. Then I thought I would start mixing challenges, no oxygen tanks, and veganism. But then I was like, nah, that's lame. And then I was like, ooh, I'll do an AI-generated one. I'll ask ChatGPT to answer me to give me a fucking idea. And I was like, no, that's kind of boring. And then I was like, oh yeah, I should do Deathrun. Because someone in my chat a long while ago was like, oh, you should do Deathrun. Vegan challenge? Nah, not gonna happen, sorry. Well, not sorry, because you put a sad face, so it seems like you are not interested. So a vegan challenge would say no eating fish. The nutrient blocks are probably vegan. That would be fine, I'd say. bigger base. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I need more storage anyway. Now I'll just build storage here. I'm going to put off expanding my base for as long as I can. I hope you know that. Bigger base now. You should build bigger base now. Fine, I'll build a bigger base. I'll put an extension. There, are you happy now? Here, I'm gonna make it vertically. I'm gonna make it vertically just to get the most out of all my space. So I need 5. Yeah, now my base is nice and claustrophobic, but I can go up here now, so that's good. So I'll probably move my fab upstairs. Oops, did not mean to do that. Okay. Okay, so I need more medkits, so I should probably at some point just make a bunch of medkit generators in my base. Although I'm worried that'll take a shit ton of power because everything is cranked in this mod. Are you guys happy with the house bigger now? Farm time, probably. I think I have to scan them, right? But I think I can just run over to the... I hate it. Shut up. It's as good as you're gonna get. You're ungrateful. You're ungrateful. You never appreciate the contributions I bring to this family. I'm noticing one of my irises is very see-through. I'll fix that later. It looks ugly on the outside, but I get a lot of space on the inside, which is good. Do you need enameled glass for no, because I don't even have the observatory unlocked because I haven't been to the Degassi base yet. What do you want, Biscuit? My cat's freaking out. I'll build my base bigger later. How about that? You guys, how about I get, like, a voucher? Next time... Yeah, where cat... I don't want to... I have a webcam, but I don't want to accidentally, like, face reveal. I could point it at my cat, I guess. I'm saving my face reveal for never, because I don't want to do a face reveal. Okay, so I'm going to do... I just want a cat reveal. Yeah. Oh. Where are the rooms? It's 4-way halls into 4-way halls. Yeah, I don't have the rooms unlocked yet, you know. I could look for my Plague Doctor mask and put that on so I don't face reveal. This makes rooms... Fine. I'll go to the Degassi base and I'll do the thing. I'm pretending to be really annoyed with you guys, but I do agree I need a bigger base. Because home is where the heart is, and my tiny shriveled up heart needs more space. Yeah, it's bigger base, go bird. I'll go to the Degassi. I'll go to the Degassi base because I don't really have much better to do right now. And I mean, I'll need more pipes for that. I need to make pipes. Sorry for the brief delay, but I'm gonna need more pipes to go down there. And I probably should get some water too. Yeah, okay. So I can make some bleach and I can make some water. You are out of your habitat. I'm worried about a Reaper attack because this is where the Reaper was in my previous playthrough. Make sure you get your big room and fruits. Yeah, I'll grow like bulbo trees, or as I call it, glory hole trees, because if you've seen them, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I do need food, don't I? People think the hoverfish are cute, so I specifically, whenever I want food, I'll go and actively seek out hoverfish so that I can eat them. And make an aquarium with a lot of fish. I never bother with aquariums outside of getting the cute fish, because the cute fish is a required part of game progression. No, don't eat hoverfish. No, I'm going to eat the hoverfish. Fish are friends, not food. They are food. I will cook them up. I will remove their skeletons and I will eat their flesh. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Yes. Wait a second. Why does it have lips? I don't like it. I'll repent later. I'll make an entire aquarium filled with only hoverfish and a cute fish, because obviously. That noise sounds very intimidating, coming from like the least intimidating enemy in the game. So I believe the entrance that leads to the Degassi base is the moon. I came here to have a good time and feeling so attacked right now.
Seek fluid intake.
The secret ingredient is your despair. Disparagus, as I call it. As I've never called it in my life. I don't know why I said that. He just lolled at you. You season the hoverfish with my tears, yes.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I'm lucky because I spawned right next to where gel sacks are, so that's good. Fuck. Go away. This is why your parents don't love you, you know. Now I hope the shocky squids get him. I'm going to make sure I don't die, so you guys don't LOL me in chat and say, is KekW laugh at you and laugh at this user thing? I don't know. I'm not good. Hey, we got auto-modded. Okay, I'll go look. I hope you choke on the hearth. Let me know if you ever get auto-modded, because you're not allowed to work with auto-mod in Streamlabs, so I need to switch to my browser.
This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like
It sucks that Avery Quinn dies. He seems like such a cool person.
overdue.
I won't do the sunbeam cutscene. I'm gonna
We're scanning for somewhere to park.
specifically make sure I don't.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm sure that'll be enough, but I'm gonna let's make a little more. My power production is kaput right now. No, you go to Sunbeam and cry like a real man. No, I don't want to. Avery Quinn is too cool for me. The world will be a worse place without him. Wow, look how fast you get inventory full notifications. You can't make me, you're not my real dad. Exactly. Okay, so this is... Oh, fuck. Damn it. Okay, this is irradiated now. I should probably move down. Hey, you're out of power. I know. That one's for me, boys. I can't even craft anything because I'll come to my... But the power's out. Everything is out. I will build a more normal base so that I don't get irradiated. I would not be doing this if it weren't for the forces of nature. I'm gonna litter. I need to deconstruct everything. More power equals when? I said, you guys are selling it to me. Components must be just deconstructed first. I did. Oh, this. Wait a second. Okay, that's probably why it isn't recharging. But I guess they can hold power. Inventory full. Fuck me. Your inventory's full. You can't use it. I need more water. I need salt so that I can get more water. So that I can beat the video game.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
I remember I used to think the bleach recipe for water was bad, but then I realized you get 2 bottles every time you make it, and I'm like, oh wow, my eyes are opened. I can see the truth. And sometimes I now cram bleach inside of my Cyclops like I'm a fucking insano. Salt. Wait, you have the big sub? I do not. I just do it sometimes. I also like bleach in my Cyclops, yeah. Hey, your inventory's full. Thanks for the reminder.
Seek fluid intake.
Fine. I bet so you're gonna tone in say something along the lines of, "Hey, you're dying of thirst." I know, I'm here to help. Thanks.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Hey, you need a drink. What? What? Really? Damn it. I have too many pipes. I'm trying to get to the gas gassy base. What do you want me to deconstruct? There's nothing on it. You mean you? Probably. Wait a second. Okay. Storage container's not empty. For a second, I thought I could leave that almost fully deconstructed and that it would hold my items. Pro tip, if you're thirsty, you're surrounded by water. Just open your mouth. But I'm wearing a mask. I can't do that. It's against the rules of the video game. Jouer de video. Damn it. Just remove the mask. I think that would immediately result in my face collapsing because I'm several thousand meters underwater, but okay. You know, Twitch chat's the real ones. They're keeping me sane. Did you know that it's hard to build a bigger base if you don't eat and drink and sometimes air yourself? What? No, dude! Okay, I'll build an actual base once I get to the Dagasi base. No. What do you mean, no? I can't do it. I don't have the things you need. What do you want me to do? Build a bunch of X compartments? Just get the things. I'm doing that. That's why I need to go to the Dagasi base. Big base now. I can't win anymore. You guys are... We love you, thanks. I really needed that, you know? What do you want? Okay, so it should be somewhere around here. The entrance. That's the front. He just wanted huggies. Yeah, his teeth were very comfortable. Okay, so this should be the entrance, or nearby the entrance. That will lead me straight down. Pro tip, your tears can help you with water levels. Just drink them. Oh! Huggies. I need to go get air. Or, what is air? Oh, I need to go fill up my O2. I know, hug him back. He's gone now. I operate under the philosophy of once my nitrogen turns into a percentage, it means it doesn't fucking matter anymore, and I might as well just hold space. I'm glad I was carrying that extra oxygen tank. It's been very helpful recently. Okay, so that's the entrance that will bring us to the Dagasi base. Or sorry, Dagasi base. I gotta be careful because I saw a Reaper around here one time. Okay. Don't so much want to get bitten in half. I mean, have a nice cuddle with it. Hug the Reaper. No? The Reaper's like my high school bully. I don't like him.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
And I also want to murder him soon. Obviously a joke. Please don't clip that. Is this not where the Degassi base is? Or am I just blind? Hug one of the mushroom worms. You know, I would, but they don't have arms. Okay, here's where the Degassi base is. The sea is salty because of the tears from Reapers you refuse to hug.
100 meters.
Well, I don't
Efficiency greatly decreased.
care. Hug their teeth. No. I don't want to. You can't make me. You want to know why? Because you're not my dad. And even if you were, I would not do it.
New blueprint acquired.
Now who is the bully? Me. I am. I am your dad. Uh-oh. Well, I said even if I did, I wouldn't listen to you. I don't love you, Dad. Get out of my room.
Blueprint acquired.
You're a bully. Yeah. Get out of here. Get out of town, if you will. Get out of town. Sir. You just clipped through the map. What do you want? Dan Shark Fred. He bullied me. He shoved me into locker and called me nerd or geed or other words for nerd. Nerd. Nerf or nothing. There are only two options. You either nerf or you have the unending abyss of nothingness.
Greatly decreased.
So you choose. Should be a pretty easy choice. Okay, let's go listen to the nerd talk.
Integrating.
Son, there is always a pecking order. And in our world, money makes a hierarchy. I pay Maida a fraction of what I pay you, and you a fraction of what I pay me.
Like the abyss of nothingness, please and thank you.
Why is
Well, but
need her?
but
We let her think what she likes.
but I wanna play Nerf with you guys.
People always do.
I wanna shoot you with a gun. No buts. No,
New PDA.
I'm not letting you. I'll try capacity tank, Poggies.
New blueprint acquired.
Let's listen to the nerd so I can insult him.
Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close.
Shut up, nerd.
I
Geed.
wouldn't for the creatures that live down here. They glow.
Well, that's kind of rude. Don't shoot people. That's how they die. I'm gonna shoot you with a foam bullet.
The length of a habitat compartment. Certainly, it's not all friendly. Most of the plant life is toxic. Learned that the hard way. But
Come on, it's COVID-19. I don't want to get COVID.
doors. And when
Even though COVID is basically just a different version of the cold now.
the fish themselves. It's a bit gross.
You said we were gonna have a Nerf war. When?
I've been attempting
Now.
findings.
And just imagine there's a Nerf bullet going through your screen.
Understanding
imaginary Nerf gun. Google, show me this man's balls. Sort of like that, except Nerf bullets. Show me this man's face, so I can shoot it with a Nerf gun. I can't be shot. I am wearing full armor. Well, you're like that kid who's like, no, you didn't hit me. I actually went back in time, so it didn't count. Okay, so I got all the base pieces. I can leave now.
Settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution gives me the fuzz.
Shut up about co-evolution. I don't have balls. Ah!
Integrating new PDA data.
Just go buy some balls. Go get like a basketball or something, or multiple basketballs. Fuck up. Damn. So damn, Daniel. I don't want balls. Okay. Weird flex, I guess. Thank you. I'm proud of it, honestly. Well, I'm proud of you for your lack of balls and lack of want to get balls.
Seek fluid intake.
Thank you, son. That means a lot to me. Son. You don't call me son. Call me boy. And I'll pronounce it that way every time. Boy. Like the guy from God of War. Yeah. My impression is not that good, mostly because I've never played that game, and I've only heard, like, snippets of him talking. By far, currently, not counting, like, just overall, this radiation is my least favorite feature, because it kills my devices so fast. I hate it. I know someone who did that really well. It was hilarious. It's a boy. I don't know how he says it. Just fix the ship. The Aurora? Great idea. Sometimes I forget the Aurora is not a submarine. It's a spaceship. Like, the fact that that thing was in space at one point is kind of baffling to my brain. It scares me to my very core. Causes me to quake in my shaking boots. Go on ship, take out welder, and go bleep bleep, no more spicy water. Yeah. Oh, you mean fix the ship? Okay. I thought you were talking about fix it and then fly away with it, as in the joke. But yeah, I can't do that yet, because 1, no prop cannon, 2, no vehicle, 3, I genuinely don't know how to go about it, because air, not breathable. There's not many places to put an air pump in there. And I'll at least need a better oxygen tank. I'm just gonna... Don't need you. Just do it. Bath salts will guide you on how to do it. Really? You'll do that for me? Thank you. Okay, what's step 1? Just don't die. What? That's a bug! That's a bug! I'm gonna ask them to fix that in the next update, because that seems kind of overpowered. But yeah, I'll do it, sure. Hey, your inventory isn't full anymore. Good job. Yeah. It's good. Kind of a flex, really.
Seek fluid
And I like,
intake
no, I can't.
immediately.
Just do what you're doing, but not dying. Yeah. Really? You think I can do it?
It may be prudent to separate work and leisure spaces to maximize productivity. Treat this space as your home, but
You can do it. We're cheering you on.
passing 100
Thanks. That means a lot to me.
decreased.
It helps if your base is bigger. Great. My base is huge. Of course, boy. And thanks for the follow. Really need to turn down the sound. That is too loud. Now your base is too small, but I'll help you get big. Thanks. I don't have to go to the gas station for that anymore. That's great. Ooh, yeah. Oh, it looks like the streamer made a dick joke. Ooh. I think they should change the name of Twitter to balls.com, personally, because I think that's like half of the jokes that are made on this website. So if Twitter can rebrand to X, I'm never going to call it X, by the way. I sometimes refer to Facebook as Meta, despite vowing never to do that, but never gonna call it that. Okay, never gonna call Twitter X. Never gonna do it. Ever. Big old pop of bath salts will help you grow. Yep. I really need salt, but I can't find any because of course I can't find any salt. But I need salt. When I don't need salt, different story. But I need salt now, so naturally I'm not finding any. I don't know why they changed the name of Twitter. Me neither. I mean, it's probably because most of the videos on Twitter are already XXX, so they figured they might as well change the name to reflect that. And on League of Legends, that's a gold mine of salt. Yeah. I mean, I could go there, get some salt so I can make some water.
100 meters. Oxygen
Sounds like a good idea.
decreased.
Is it League of Legends? Ow. That hurt. Oh, I saw a friend who was trying to hug you. COVID-19. Or Corona-19. So, ooh! That hurts! That's what my character's saying. I can probably make a water filtration system soon. That'll be expensive on the power.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I suppose I can just get water from these guys. Oh, if there's salt here. Never mind, I don't need you. There should be enough water for at least a while. I don't really know what I'm doing right now. I'm looking, I guess, for pieces of the mobile vehicle bay. It's my best idea. You gotta fix the big zoom. Yeah. I'll get on that. I'll do it. Oh yeah, I suppose I should also probably get the recipes for farms. I'm probably going to need to bring multiple batteries for my propulsion cannon, because surprise, surprise, I'm a beta male who can't do the parkour in there, let alone when I only have a few seconds of oxygen. You don't need the pep cannon. I know, but I don't want to do the parkour. I know you can just tell me that it's space to jump, but like I didn't. My keyboard doesn't have a space key. My keyboard was born without a space key, and if you keep making fun of it for that, then leave. I don't want you here. It's just space to jump. It doesn't have a space key. It's doing its best. It's trying, you know? It's trying. Stop bullying my keyboard. It's crying. It's just my fingers are getting wet. My keyboard. Stop. It's blind. It's just scared. It doesn't know what's happening. It doesn't even know what a space key is. Because I can't tell it. I can't bring myself to tell it. I can't bring myself to tell my computer, or my keyboard, I mean. I can't bring myself to tell him that he's born with this horrible disability, because I think that he'd get too sad. He'd try to jump off my desk. I can't tell him. I can't bring myself. So please, just stop making fun of it. I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. That's what you should say. You should apologize to my computer for saying that to it. Never. It's you put a space in your message and it's reading it, and it's like, why can't I do that? And I'm like, ugh. I had to try and jump to my mouse 4 button. Just need to grow a space key. It can do that. How do I get it to do that? It's so sad because I go to press space on it, and it's like, why are you touching me in the spot where I don't have a key? Oh, I watered. Oh, I should have known. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Here, I'll go get some water real quick. Okay, I got some water. I just need to... Here you go. Here goes nothing. Maybe in 2 to 3 months it'll grow a space key. I reckon
fuck
it'll.
yeah, I'm hard as a rock.
Oh. Oh, thanks for joining the Discord to both of you, by the looks of things. Thank you. Hopefully, I reckon it'll grow in conveniently as soon as I get the propulsion cannon and Seamoth. Hopefully. I mean, that would be great. And yes, I did actually go get water in real life because I was kind of getting thirsty. I mean, my keyboard was kind of getting thirsty. Okay, I should probably make a bed. But I'm not going to do that because I have W Riz. Okay, so what do I need? I need to just look for more scannables, a mobile vehicle bay. Once I get the mobile vehicle bay, it will then be a grind for... Oh, there we go. That's our last fragment, I believe. Nope, that is our second to last fragment. But yeah, really doing that.
Oh, fuck
Breaking
yeah, I'm
character
hard
for a
as
second.
rock.
That fake crying voice made me very, very thirsty. I should probably turn on streamer mode. Also, yes, that is my Discord notification noise. Now's a good time to say, I think, I have sound alerts. They should be underneath the stream. I've been noticing a significant lack of them, so I'm feeling like they're hidden. They're like a bonus feature. You have to go looking for them. Go. Don't need. Okay, so probably decompression. Probably need to get to another creep pine forest. Oh, I need to take a breath. I almost took a sea nap there. As refreshing as that would have been, because my character has not slept in weeks, but... Not right now. I have stuff to do. Okay, so... Do you guys have any brilliant ideas on how to get the last fragment of the mobile vehicle bay? Is there any secret buttons I should press? Yeah, I think that's the last piece. Yay! I didn't even need you guys' advice.
New blueprint acquired.
Build big. I did.
100 meters.
I built one.
Decreased.
Stop. I want you to build a huge super base. You know this is my temporary base, right? I'm going to move it. More huggies? Yeah, from the biters. I hate biters. I don't care what you guys say in chat. I'm not going to relinquish and say, oh yeah, they're kind of cute. No, they're ugly, and I hate them. Will you have big super base? I will have a big super base later. I promise. I'm going to build it over the blood kelp forest. Where you're cute and you love them. No. No. Not even their parents love them. And their parents are biters, is the thing. And they're xenophobic towards their own type. And I'm not surprised. They're wonderful creatures, and they deserve love too. No. Cute little bloodsucker fish. That's a different creature. There's a different creature in this game that sucks you silly. Sounds hot. I mean, it depends on your type, I guess. Oops. You guys, there's 2 cats in my way. Maybe get away. Go, leave. Maybe someone's like way too into fish. Cat, cute cat. I probably should have looked for my Plague Doctor mask so that I could do it. But whatever. Never. The cat cam will never happen. I forgive you. Thanks. I'm just a crazy cat lady. I could put a picture. I could go look for an image of them and put it up on screen. Because I'm sure I have one or two. Oh yeah, I don't want to waste my power on that thing. Cat cam 1. Do it. Yeah, sure. I'll do it, maybe next time I go fill up my water, I'll get... Do I have my tablet with me? No, I don't. Pro tip, you need water. I don't, not really right now, I don't think. I don't know why I took that so seriously when I've been taking the rest of them as a joke, but whatever. I do need air, though. Ah. Pro tip, you need air, yeah. Pro tip, I need to get this nitrogen out of my body. Pro tip, you need food. Yeah, I do. I do. And I probably need to make a new battery for my scanner. Pro tip, make sure your inventory isn't full. Good idea.
Performing a self-scan is advised.
Self-scan?
New creature discovered.
You know it's good when your screen turns neon green. Ow. Oh, I have the bends. That's not a fish. Pro tip, make sure... Yeah, okay, I already read that. Imagine the... Ooh! Don't like you. Just don't breathe in the green stuff. I think... I don't know if radiation is a thing you can breathe in. Friends, yeah. They're very cool. Do you want to share my oxygen with me? Oxygen is bad for you, Stalker. You're not supposed to drink it. Oh, okay, I got a message too. That's probably the sunbeam thing, so maybe I shouldn't accept it. I'm wondering if the sunbeam is different in this mod, so I might do it, might not. Because I remember I played this VR improvement mod, and it was very good. It was very good. But it had a full-on 3D modeled sunbeam coming down. It didn't just have that smear on the horizon that normally is. But it fully 3D modeled it, made the explosion look nice. It was very cool looking.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
In a word. And you get to experience it in VR, because VR improvement mod.
The fabricator cooks small organisms while disposing of the skeletal structure, bodily fluids, and internal organs, thus
Help the sunbeam.
human consumption.
Blah, 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 blah.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Sunbeam is friend. I don't want my friend to get blown up. That's generally not something you want for your friends. Then help it. Suh, dude. Duh, yeah. They did this for you. They didn't do anything. What am I doing? I already have that. I need to make a new battery. At least you can look on in honor. Generally, when my friends get blown up, I don't tend to look on it, the incident in honor, but okay. Whatever you want to say.
Warning, emergency power over.
Five Nights at Freddy's. Oh yeah. Okay, that's not even a thing.
This is Ozzy from the cafeteria. What the hell, guys?
I feel bad for Ozzy specifically. He's just the cafeteria guy. Everyone else saying whatever, but Ozzy.
This grim-looking snake thing's trying to eat through the hull. Come get us already.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Wait, people die for you, you don't honor them? Rude, Nani to fuck. Okay, well, they didn't die. Well, sort of. I mean, I'm saying if they were to get blown up. Just randomly out of nowhere. They died for you. They didn't die for me. They died trying to save me, which was almost for me, I guess. Doesn't matter how they die. I mean, I guess. Sort of. Well, getting blown up is fun, I guess. If I had to pick one way to go, blowing up would be on the top of that list, I think. So long as it isn't being blown up and bleeding out for 10 years. I mean, think about it. Going up in a giant fiery ball of smoke and ash, that would be kind of cool. It would be like cremation, except instant, and you died during it, instead of before it. Wow, not even gonna watch them die for you. You know, if you don't accept their call, they don't come down, right? They don't. It doesn't start the timer, so they never come down. You did this, don't ghost them, that's rude. They'll just assume I died. They won't think I'm rude. They'll think I'm dead. I think decreased power because I think I'm inside of the radiation technically, which sucks. If someone dies and your immediate thought is, wow, I can't believe they'd ghost me for so long, you're a bad person. I just want med kits. Okay, I'm gonna make a few more solar panels on my house so that I'm feeling attacked again. I don't remember what I said, I'll be real.
Efficiency decreased.
It's okay, Yini. Is it Yini? I'm gonna hope it's Yini. His base is small. Stop talking about my things being small. I don't like it. It's Yini, yes, okay. And yes, my base would be big. Whatever you say, boss. There, are you happy now? Bigger, I'm out of titanium. Oh wait, no, I'm not out of titanium, I'm out of base structure. Where's your bio lab? Oh my god. It'll never be good enough for you guys, will it? Fuck. God. Fuck. Okay. Oh my god. Really? God damn it. You gotta be fucking with me. I will continue this tomorrow. Fuck. You gotta be fucking shitting me. God damn it. Oh, General? Hello?
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I can't believe I
Hi.
died to a fucking bone shark, man. I'm pissed.
He just wanted Huggy Wuggies.
Yeah, the deathly fucking... Okay. I'm getting way too worked up.
Oh no.
How did this happen?
I don't know. Usually they're meant to run away after they bite you. I was like, oh fuck, I'm at 50 health. I should use a med pack. And then you just bit me as I was in my inventory. Okay. Well, I'm gonna send you guys out on a raid because I'm I'm pissed off. I'm gonna end stream and I'm gonna go cope, seethe, mauled, etc.
Oh, no.
No, it's okay.
Yeah,
I
I'll
once
continue.
died on hardcore in my base to a gas pod.
Well, I'll continue it tomorrow, probably. Unless I find a better game to stream. Well, not a better game to
I
stream, a
probably
different
won't
game
be
to
here
stream.
tomorrow, but
Yeah. Well, I'll probably die without your advice. Or it was Basalt's giving most of the advice. You gotta step it up.
Yeah,
he
Yini,
has
you
masterful
fucking
advice.
worthless.
What?
What?
Rude? V?
Okay, let's look for someone interesting. Did I? No, I accidentally clicked on Subnautica, the channel. Where is it? There it is.
Don't
No,
worry,
none
you
of my
can
regulars
ruin
saw.
someone else's Subnautica experience.
This person's building a house. I'm sure you guys would like that.
Is it a big house though? That's all that matters.
Yeah, it needs to be a big house though.
It has to be huge.
Really huge.
Okay, well, this person has ads. Lucky.
Oh no.
Shut up. I don't care. Okay. I'll ask them. Oh, I accidentally said it in all caps.
Good job.
I don't think they're gonna respond. Uh-oh. Wait, that might be it.
I can't even see my shit.
Okay, no, they speak English. Good.
Will you build house? Wait, will you build big house? I want to build a large glass
Don't
house.
worry, Yini speaks Portuguese or some
But
shit.
I have no
No, I don't.
lithium.
Okay.
Yeah, you do.
They're gonna build a big
No.
house. I think that's good enough.
For lithium now.
Okay, good. That's all we need. A big house.
There we go. Okay, encourage them to build a big house and feel free to harass them if they don't respond, if they don't want to.
Oh, we're gonna harass the fuck out of them.
There we go.
Am I only getting lead? Maybe if I find those underwater elephant guys.
Oh, it's actually called I Built House.
Yeah.
Roxanne, thank you for the raid.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go to sleep and I'm gonna mauled in my dreams. I'll have a dream of me sitting in a chair.
A large glass house. But I have no
Alright,
lithium.
have fun.
So now
All right, yeah, I'll have fun.
for lithium. So I'm looking for those underwater elephants that sometimes leave lithium behind them. But I don't know where I'm going. So now I'm just randomly looking for lithium and underwater elephant people. I don't think they're down here. But the goal is to build a big glass house. All my viewers wanted a big house, you better fly. I will try my best. That's all I wanted to do today. Is build a house. Put a nuclear reactor and a moon pool. Oh, my inventory's full. I don't think I could build a big house without lithium. I really should have looked for it earlier. But I died on hardcore before I could finish building my house, so they are crazy. Oh. I don't think I... Yeah, I don't think I can handle hardcore. What did you end up dying to? I still don't know much about this game. Bone Shark. Is that the guys from the sand? Is hardcore, is it actually like more difficult? Wait, I just did a full circle. I was just here. Oh, okay. Extreme difficulty mod. That makes sense. The only thing I've died to so far is drowning. I went too far in a cave, and a brain monster broke my sea moth. And I watched it as I was running out of air. I feel like... If this is all nothing.
Warning, entering ecological dead zone. Adding report to databank.
They do 55 damage and beat you twice, like 5 seconds. Oh, so it's basically a 2-hit kill. Dead zone. I've never reached... Is that the end of the map? I've never gone this far before. There is a second map if you swim far enough. I'll go there later after I build my house. It had all the late game resources. I don't think I have all... I haven't even collected all the materials in this game yet. There are things that I haven't even seen. We'll drop out these things. Why is it always black? Does lithium not come out of these things? Is it just stuck by itself? I feel like a lot of the lithium I picked up wasn't in those things. Or if any. Maybe only lead comes out of those things. I just do like a big full circle around the map. Oh, these guys!
Damage to plant life on the seafloor suggests this may be the migration path of a huge, bottom-dwelling life form.
Anyway, I'm gonna go coat seeds and perhaps mauled about my death. See ya. Thanks for stopping by and thank you for the raid. I hope you feel better. And I hope you don't maul too hard. My bags are full. drink all my water. I found lithium like this before. I could do it again.